Hi, this is Shannon with Chic and Sassy Nails by Shannon. I am doing my first Pride Mani of June, even though it is June 7th. I kept my last Mani on way longer than I had expected, just because things got busy. So we just finished our last week of school here, so it is one of those things that we just had lots of end of the year stuff, plus my oldest 17-year-old is going to Spain on a school trip this next Tuesday. So we finished school Thursday and they're going the following Tuesday. It was just it's a quick turnaround to get all that ready. So I am doing my first Pride set, sort of. And I say sort of because I am using Color Sheet's new Sparkling Pride set. However, I'm a little disappointed in the fact that I don't feel like it's a very representative of Pride for June. I love, love, love that they're doing a Pride um, foundation strip type thing, and I love that the organization, they are donating, I think it was $10,000 to the Trevor Project, which is amazing and a very great organization to donate to. I would have just hoped that we had a little bit better, um, like a more traditional rainbow. The fact that these are multicolored glitters, so I'm going to show you closely. These are multicolored glitters. They are just not in rainbow, I mean the primary rainbow colors. They are a multicolored glitter overlay though. So they are cute. They have lots of depth to them. I'm trying to figure out I'm how I like I'm I don't know. I like it with like coral and teal, but it's not like a primary color rainbow. So it makes it a little tricky. So I am trying to mix and match some stuff. So we are going to play around, and I have no idea if I'm going to like this in the end, but I I don't know if I'll keep it on very long, but we will see. Um, the other thing is I noticed my jellies are a little bit they have some smooshing on the end, which makes them dry out and kind of chip usually. So they might not last long with that for that fact either. So we will see. I'm just putting this on a bare nail. I'm going to do two jelly nails. Two blue jellies, I think. I haven't decided yet. Possibly my thumbs will be blue, but I might make my thumbs the glitter. I was trying to see how I liked it first. So one of these is going to have a rainbow, and one of these is going to have glitter, because I wasn't quite sure how I would like. This did not go on that great, but it's okay. So I stuck it down, and I have a base coat on. Well, I have two base coats on, which I've never done before because earlier, as part of my nail health stuff, I wanted to use the nail strengthener, and then later, because I wanted to use this bare on a bare nail, I did put the ridge filler because I like that color the ridge filler is. So who knows? All right, so let's go back to the beginning here. Sets I'm using are um, Sparkling Pride. This is Blueberry Blast, I believe. I think that's what it's called. Actually, now I gotta look if it was Blue Raspberry. I have a hard time telling those apart by themselves. Blueberry Blasts. I was right the first time. And then I have the rainbows from Shake Your Shamrock, which was this set from St. Patrick's Day one year. Shake Your Shamrock. Like, even this, the rainbow's backwards. Well, I mean, because traditionally rainbow is curved this way, and red is on top. Oh, and they don't have blue. Oh, that kills me. I don't understand, and like, why. I guess, well, that one was supposed to be rainbow, because it's supposed to be like the end of the rainbow thing. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I wasn't sure how these were gonna work because they're a little smooshy. See where it gets light at the ends? That part can get chipped off if you want to, and see like around here where they print I think when they die cut the jellies, it doesn't, something's up with making it thinner on those ends so you can see white. But you have to be careful because that then dries the strip out. Um, it dries different rates than the rest of it, so I feel like it makes it chip easier. And I know Stacy's had that. I will just take these off. I'm not super concerned, so I'm not going to cut that part off. If you wanted to get longevity out of a strip like that, you could just trim off, follow along the edge and trim that off, or just be aware and use the cut it and use it as a slant tip or something, because it is a thing and it's on a lot of the jellies, unfortunately. I don't know how much, if they are re sending new ones, but it's hard because a lot of them, if you get the new one sent, it's still going to have that kind of area sometimes. So if it's really bad, definitely we can submit a ticket. But this was a partial anyway, so I already used this. It was already open. How did I get a? Oh yeah, I got a wrinkle because I tried to move this, and it was already stuck down. So that is how that is. That is what it is. So I did not trim the edges of this very well, but oh, and then it's ripping. All right. So, like I said, it has been the last week of school. We have been at 8th grade graduation, and I volunteered after receiving many, many, many requested emails requesting more parent volunteers for their party. I finally caved and volunteered for a little, after the graduation ceremony, they did a forced party for the 8th graders, which my child was not super keen on going to, but once I volunteered, I was like, guess what? You get to stay. So, but I sat in a room with another parent that and we supervised a board game room. So they had many outside activities, and then they had a few like bingo and some board games and a photo booth, some stuff inside. It was very beautiful yesterday, but it was extremely windy. So they ended up, like, if people wanted to come in and chill and just have some quiet time, they would come in with a group of friends and play some games. Although we had Jenga, and it's a very loud game. So, and we had Twisters. So I guess it wasn't super chill, but it was a little bit more low key than some of the outdoor activities. But they got ice cream and fun stuff like that. So just a fun last day versus, unlike my high schooler who had a final yesterday, a lab final in enriched chemistry. So just the differences between middle school and high school there. But we got that done. So I officially have nobody else, no other middle schoolers, and I have 2 high schoolers now. So, which is a crazy thought to me. Okay, so I like these together because, like I said, I think it pulls out the colors in here. I'm gonna do one glitter nail to see what I think of this overlay over this blue. Um, so I know we're gonna lose the teal sparkles with the teal um base, but I wanted to see because the colors in this overlay are like teal and orange to me. I'm just not reading it as and like peach. I'm just not reading it as anything rainbow-y. So, I mean, the description did only say multicolored, so I guess they just randomly picked any color. So, um, but I have a lot of other Pride, like more, I have other ways to do Pride sets, and I also have other past Pride nails that I think the only set that has had a true rainbow in the correct order as an actual rainbow with all the colors has been Take Pride with the silver back. Granted, there is the last year's uh over over the rainbow, I believe it was called, is a very pale, like purple lavender base, and those rainbows are, I believe, correct in the correct order and fold. They're just very thin lined rainbows, so I don't know. I think a lot of us that have made our own rainbows are probably a little bit stronger of pride manis than just um, relying on what they're giving us. All right, I don't know what I think of this. I am going to use a rainbow from this that I realize doesn't have the blue, which is kind of killing me now. Um, I want to use it across this blue nail. So, and I want to cut it. So, like I said, I wish it had blue, but the fact that I have a blue background will be fine. That'll represent the blue. So, I know many people were also disappointed at the timing of Pride not being launched until the end that last Friday in May, because at least around here there were Pride events already starting that first weekend in June. So, but I am not in control of that. So we will move on. Like I said, I'm not even doing my first set until now. My idea, oh, I forgot my tweezers. My idea is to get the swoop. Oh, where is my tweezers? Hmm. Did it get put in here on accident? I don't usually keep it in here. Okay, found it. It was just hiding. So the idea, what I wanted to do is come, let's see here. I want to just swoop it across, I think, and then just clean it up. So actually, maybe I won't need both of these. That would be lovely. All right, let's see here if we can make this work. I have no idea. I want to start it like that and go across like that. Okay, good enough. Let's here. That's so funny. I didn't notice that it didn't have blue until now. I should have grabbed my other. I had this set too. So this is Take Pride. Where'd it go? What was killing me about this one is it's also the rainbow doesn't go the right way. I guess this one does. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. So this does have the right order. So I could have used that on this, but that's okay. The fact that this is like a muted rainbowy probably matches these, what's it called, better, glitter better. So I don't know. Maybe I should have done this differently, like different placement, but that's okay. I was thinking about kind of doing as tips, but yeah, this is not my favorite. I didn't think it would be because I don't have the most positive attitude about the sparkling prides as it is. So, there's that. I'm trying to decide what I want to do on this on my thumb. Maybe. All right, I'm going to do a couple things. So let's see here. Where's my other half of my rainbow? Okay, let's do that. I'm going to put this away and then finish that. And then I'm going to figure out what I want to do. I guess I could have kept a rainbow for my thumb out and done something cuter on that. Yeah, I don't think I'm a huge fan of this Manny in general, so probably won't last all that long, to be honest. So they can't all be winners. I mainly wanted to see if I could get the Sparkling Pride with something I would like it to be. And I do really like it with the teal. I actually like that together. I think I would really like having an orange accent with these, like a bright corally accent. Which way do I want to do that? I did that like upside down, right? So I'm going to want to do, no, wait. Why can't I see what I'm doing? This is upside down like that, right? Yeah. Okay. Jeez. Sometimes I wonder if I'm all there. I don't know, something like this. Close enough. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I was hoping the rainbow would work a little bit better than I think it does. But that's okay. Oh, and I just got a little, this is where the, all right, let's let that cure a little bit. Or here, let's use this. And let's try to push this up a little. It's fine. It's not gonna, I have a little slice. I think that's where the strip ended. I should have centered that better so I didn't have that, but oh well. All right, so, oh, and also I had a very lovely day today. So this is the kids' first day of summer break, and we met actually my mother, my mom came over with my nephew, and we went out to eat and went to the mall. Well, we ate at the mall. We ate at Cheesecake Factory, and we ate at the mall. And my grandma gave everybody money for and a card for at the end of the school year, which isn't like a tradition or anything, so that was kind of a surprise. What to do on my thumb. Okay. I'm gonna do, I figured it out. I'm gonna use this. Where's the rest of my blue? All right. And I'm gonna use, okay, so we had a fun day shopping and all the things. I'm just kind of hanging out. We don't get to see, and we don't see Grandma all that often, and we don't see the cousin very often, so it was kind of nice. And then, um, and like I said, my mom wanted to give Tia some money before she went to Spain too, so that's why we did it today. All right. So anyway, let's go. I'm super excited for her trip though. So she is going to Spain for 2 weeks with school through a Spanish class, and they have a packed itinerary, and they get to tour all over different cities. They get to do like a beach day and a mountain hike day, and Um, they get to do a couple family stays, and it's super cool. So, and this is something that she's even paying for herself, so that's even more amazing. I think, oh no, these are, okay, here, this was kind of, the plastic was kind of stuck to the strip itself. So I just kind of gently forced it. You know what I want? Is I want to add some blue to this. All right, let's just do this first and figure this out. We're gonna do our thumb, and then I'll see. Oh my goodness, how did I get so off? And how am I gonna take that off? Because of the ridge filler. I am not. It's gonna rip it. Oh, and it stuck to my finger. Seriously, that is ridiculous. I put it like way up here, and it like got super crooked. So we're gonna start over with that, and I have to take that off. Can I just force it off, or do I need to use remover? All right, we'll use remover. Just a second here. While I fix my thumb, we were good. So yeah, she gets to do this amazing trip, and I'm very excited that she was able to do it and pay for it herself. We bought a lot of stuff for her trip, and she's never had to use a passport before, so we had to get her a passport, and very exciting stuff. And I can't believe I did I did a very similar trip. Sorry, I used the gel, the scrubby brush. So if you haven't seen that, this is the scrubby brush. Mine's super dirty. Yuck. I have to get new stuff. But I take this Target brand tub and I replace the actual remover with the Color Street brand remover. I don't have like a paper towel or anything here. Let's see here how I'm going to do this. Maybe I'll just do one thumb on camera because this is not going to work. I gotta wash this off and stuff, and I'd have to leave. So why don't we actually here? I have a million wipes right here. Why don't I at least use the wipes to try to clean this off? So I can finish this one. I'll do my other nail, and then I'll finish this second thumb off camera. Okay, so we will do that. I just want to clean off my other. I'm just cleaning off some of the remover, and then I'll go wash my hands. So, okay, we'll just do this. We'll do my other thumb. Because I know what I'm doing, but I just... Okay, let's try to save this. And we will use this end. And I will center it better so I don't have to try to remove it and then have a issue trying to remove it after I have set it on the ridge filler base, because that does not work very well. All right, so we'll just be doing my right thumb for this video, and then I will do the other after. So I will have to trim that separately. So I think I might add a little blue to all of these nails anyway, because I like how the blue kind of ties in, but we will see. So I will add that after too. So you'll just have to watch the final photo at the end to see if I added the little tips, because I think what I want to do is add the tiny little blue slant, which I haven't done in a while, but I do like that. I used to do it. I go in little jags where I do the same, where I kind of find something I like and then I end up doing it a lot, which I think in general in life, that's kind of common. People, we like what's familiar, you know? But I guess I go in jags as far as like my nails too, because I've been in a slant tip craziness where I just do the two solids. I do solids or like full strips on other hand fingers and then slant tips on these two. It has just been, but I do I really like the look right now. So why not do it, you know? All right, I will. Apparently, I didn't even push that down very well. Okay, so my biggest regret from today, I wanted to stop by and get Cheesecake Factory to bring home because I did not have cheesecake at Cheesecake Factory today. Oh, that is my bad. I did not do that. I am cutting a long strip along here, and what I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to cut this off and do even less, and then I'm going to take this little strip and I want to add it. Oh, I forgot it's a jelly. That's okay. It should work still. I just want to add a little of the blue across here. I did forget it was a jelly between the other nails, but that's okay. It'll still work. Like I said, this isn't going to be my favorite mani I've ever done. So, but it is, like I said, they can't all be favorites, can they? Okay. I also probably went into it with a kind of a poor attitude, to be honest. So I think I'm going to do that with a few other of these that I have done while I have this out. Oh my gosh, come on. All right, do I want to do outside? Yes, and I have something stuck too. How do I do that? Ah, that's not where I wanted it. I just want a little touch of blue across here. Okay. Do, do, do. Let's do another little strip here. Cut this in half. You know what I might do? I'm gonna try. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna try something that I've never done. Probably shouldn't try on camera for the first time ever, but that seems like my MO a lot of the time. So I totally did a full braid for the first time ever on a video. I actually haven't, I've only done it once. And I did we're gonna do this and this. Okay. And I've never had done a braid before, but I like the full braid. I'm not as a big of a fan of the um traditional braid for some reason, which is why I did a full one. But that doesn't mean I won't someday. Maybe as an accent. I don't know. I think I'd have to have amazing colors that I liked, but together with enough contrast, like light, medium, and dark. I don't know. People do a really good job with them, though. They're pretty. They're not my... Even the faux braid, generally, I guess I didn't think it was. Actually, I did like the faux braid. I liked how it turned out. But again, I really liked the colors. I didn't realize, but I think pumpkin spice and everything nice is one of my favorite sets. And I didn't realize it, but I've used it a lot, and I've always really loved it when I've used it. Okay, so what I wanted to try is a tiny tip on my pinky. And I just want to cut, I don't know how big to cut the strip. Because you want to roll it over the edge, right? So how big do I cut this puppy? We'll just cut this in half and then I'll have extra. I don't know. I need to watch the tutorial again. That's my issue, is I didn't watch the tutorial first. Well, this is way too much. I forgot I was doing my pinky. Hold on, let's just cut this in half and save the other half for the other side. We'll just try a teeny bit of... We're going to try a teeny tip, and I don't know how to get it started. And again, I probably shouldn't have used, what's it called? A jelly? But I know you just do that. But I know I need to probably tuck this under and not try to cut it at first, because it'll just pull it all off. Oh, I do remember Carrie's video is that she took the flax bag and heated and like mushed the tip of her finger into that. So let's try that. Okay, let's take this off. Ugh. We'll get the excess on the sides off, but then we'll keep the underneath stuff there mostly until I use the flax bag on it to get it to set. Because we want it to stay put. Look it, that worked. It's pretty little. The little tiny tips. The Carrie Pine tiny tips. Has Carrie trademarked that in any way yet? I feel like Stacy should have trademarked her Stacy slants or something. This isn't the hottest flax bag I've owned because I've sat here. So basically, I'm trying to mush. I'm trying not to. Okay, the fact that it's jelly isn't probably the best, but that's okay. Like I said, this is kind of all over the place. Okay, we'll just call that a thing. So now my other nail is super curvy. So let's see how that works. I'm just gonna grab... It also doesn't help that some of these glitters on here are teal, which is like the same color as the tip I'm using. But that's okay. Whatever. Okay, so let's pretend that that is the same. We're gonna tuck that under for now until we get that to kind of cure on there. I don't know then how do you get all that out from under my nail after. Okay. Let's see if we have any warm flax left in here. I really don't. No, she just pushed it. So she just pushed the tip down into the warm flax bag to kind of set it. So we will try that. Okay, do you see? Sorry, my crooked finger. It's a little harder to see. Oh, my flex pig has a hole. It's wearing out. Oh, look at it. It's wearing thin. It's not even where I cut it. This is, where did I cut it? Here. When I opened my flax bag, when I cut my packaging that it was in, it, like, I totally cut it. My bad. All right. I should, do I need to really wash my hands? Just because there's a little remover on it. I don't know. Probably, but we're just gonna do some ridge filler, let that dry. I'm trying to think what else if I want to add anything, or is this probably too much anyway, as it is. So I have a little tiny tip for my first time, which isn't too bad. I have to clean off the edges, like the underneath part, but we'll let that sit for a while. And then we did the rainbow, the glitter over it, and then the little angle, I'm going to do the thumb the same way, because I do like the little teal accent on that. Actually, oh, see, now I'm all thinking all sorts of stuff. I'm going to do a V-tip. We're going to do every single nail different. I don't know if this counts because I'm not doing every single nail different on the whole 10 on my 10 fingers, but I'm doing every nail different on 5 fingers. Does that count? Because I mirrored my hand, but I don't know. Does it have to be all 10? This is really sticking, but good thing I don't need that much. So we are going to V-tip this thing. Sure, that works. Oh, I forgot I literally just put ridge filler on that. Oh my gosh. Lady, what am I thinking? I guess the V-tip kind of reads like a tiny tip in a way because I used a small, thin strip of it. Again, if I would have thought it through better, probably not the best to use a jelly, but yeah, it works. It's not like I said, it's not that bad. I like the teal color um, with this, with the Sparkling Pride. Yeah, that's dryish. Let's do that. We'll just finish this up since we've gone this far, if anybody's watching. Something's up with this, though. I'm gonna have to trim that off with the nippers, I think. All right. Oh, I am going to be done. This got a little bit longer because I decided to, oh, I know why. Well, mainly because I messed up my thumb and then I took it off and then all that happened. But I keep adding to it, which is also probably part of it. So, all right. Good enough here. Let's do this and then we'll finish with a skinny V-tip because that's what the other hand. So, and then I'm going to check bingo, Stacy's bingo, and see what her bingo says if I have to do every single nail different, because then I did not do that. I only did 5 nails different, which is also unlike me. This is not a normal mani I would normally do. So this is not I'm going to Pride mani to the Pride events, but I wanted to try to see if I could get myself to like Sparkling Pride more. Like I said, as a just straight up glitter overlay, I like it. I think I want to wear it with something like Heat Wave next, or something with a really bright orange, or coral. Your Corally Invited would be really pretty with this. Same with the new what is it, Butterfly Nectar. I feel like that would be very pretty with this too. Um, so it's not that I hate the glitter overlay. I just don't find it super representative of Pride. So, and as an ally and somebody who um has LGBTQ kiddos, I like to show support for them and for the community and go to events that this is not, like I said, this isn't I'm going to the Pride of Manny. But as just a straight up Manny goes, I like it with the teal or this raspberry blueberry blast color. Um, ooh, I think it would be amazing with Budapest. Budapest and this would be super cool together. So I definitely think there's potential here for cool manis with it. But again, I don't feel like the teal of Budapest or this ras blueberry blast. Oh, I didn't do it enough to make it centered. Oh well. Yeah, that's okay. A little off-centered. And it didn't go all the way to my edge, but that's fine. Alright. It is what it is. I'm not redoing this for the third time, so. But again, like I said, I think if I do another, when I use this next, I want to try it with some cool bright orange. For some reason, I'm reading a lot of peach and coral and teal in this glitters. So, um, which I like together because I really like contrasting colors like that. I like orange and blue together. Those are complementary colors on the color wheel. And if you don't know what that means, it is basically colors that are directly across from each other on a color wheel. So red and green, yellow, purple, orange and blue. All right. All right, it's a little crookedy, but V-tips, tiny V-tips, tiny slant all over, rainbow, and then let me see if I can see tiny tips. Can you see the tiny tips? There you go. All right. You guys have a beautiful weekend. I will talk to you later. Have a great day or night. Bye-bye.